Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k22 Universe Mode. My name is Brendan Plays. This is Monday Night Raw, and tonight we're going to find out who will get the next shot at the United States Championship and the WWE Championship. Two big matches: Damian Priest, Tommaso, Ciampa, Randy Orton, and Bobby Lashley. Action-packed episode here tonight. Let's get it underway. Alright, to get things underway, we've got Grayson Waller up against Gunther in singles action. The Alpha Academy is up against the Usos in tag team action. Speaking of tag team action, it will be Benjamin and Alexander trying to defeat the team of Ziggler and Rude. We'll see 6 women tag team action. Asuka, Ripley, Belair will team up to take on Charlotte, Morgan, and Bliss. Interesting to see how those two teams will work. Not sure if they will. Plus, the match we mentioned a moment ago, Tommaso Ciampa, Damian Priest, some bad blood there. We'll see it again here tonight. This time it's no holds barred. And Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton in our main event. So it'll be Gunther picking up the win in our opening contest. The Usos got the win over the Alpha Academy. Ziggler and Rude got the win. And for our next matchup, it will be Asuka, Ripley, and Belair scoring the victory. Now we move on to the no holds barred match. How's this gonna fare? Champa and Priest renew their rivalry. Let's see it. Well, this is gonna be an interesting one. No holds barred. Two men who simply hate each other to their core. It has been a bitter rivalry, but not only between Champa and Priest, but you add in the current United States champion Finn Balor as well. It's been all or nothing. Champa has held the US title, but it was taken from him. He has yet to get it back. Damian Priest held the US title, taken from him at Money in the Bank when Finn Balor successfully defeated him for it in the triple threat match. Now it is to determine who gets the shot at Finn Balor. This match, no holds barred, Ciampa and Priest. One man will get the shot at the upcoming Payback pay-per-view against Finn Balor. Only one will be involved in it, the other will miss out and will have to start waiting on the sidelines for their shot. Their next chance could be a while away with a lot of potential contenders around. We saw Gunther score a win in the opening contest as well. He's a guy that he must be very, very close to being in the mix as well. So lots to like, lots to look forward to, and lots of potential challenges. And if you're not winning these sort of matches, that could be your last chance at getting a title shot. It is all or nothing right now for both Damian Priest and Tommaso Ciampa, former US champions, as we said. Now it's their turn to show us who's the better out of the two. We don't really know yet. Damian Priest did defeat Tommaso Ciampa at Hell in a Cell, but he did cheap shot him before the match really got underway. So we don't really know if that was a fair exchange between the two, but Damian Priest does have the one up on him. Both men don't have the best win-loss records coming in. They've both had some losses and had some wins, so it's hard to really say where this is going to go. As this one is underway right now. Tommaso Ciampa, big start there with a boot there to Damian Priest. Obviously Priest with a huge size advantage. So that'll be certainly coming into play throughout this one. Ciampa and Priest both have a lot of experience, been around for a long time. So they both know what they need to do to win in these sort of scenarios. It just determines, it's really just about who's the better man tonight. We both know that they're just as good as each other in the grand scheme of things. These two guys both have the potential to go all the way, even to a world championship. That's what their ceiling is. And both have done so well in a short space of time here in Universe Mode. But let's be fair, neither of them have the gold right now. It is in Finn Balor's possession, so really, can you say they have done that well? Maybe not. You could argue that they've been a little bit disappointing, especially Damian Priest. We talked about win-loss record. Well, his isn't that great, but the impact that he's had away from the ring has been huge. Ciampa and Priest, backstage altercations between the two. Damian Priest on the receiving end of attacks from Finn Balor and handing out some of his own. Of course, Ciampa and Finn Balor went to a draw, hence why the triple threat took place to begin with. They went to a draw because, Damian Priest interfered in the match and we never knew who won it. We didn't know who was the rightful winner. Determined to be a draw instead. So Priest has had his big moments. He has decided to really do whatever it takes whenever he feels like it to stamp his authority on the Raw locker room right now as Champa drives him into the corner. So it's been a heck of a rivalry, that's for sure, and we're looking forward to seeing who's going to come out of this on top. Who's going to be the winner when it's all said and done. There's another right hand by Champa, a couple more now, as Priest collapses down. This is a big match. No holds barred, so you can throw the rule book out, which is probably important because let's be real. We talked about how Damian Priest has been willing to do whatever it takes. Well, this is a great scenario for him, which is why I probably give him the advantage. But we do know Tommaso Ciampa, he's one of those guys that he's not afraid to bend the rules as well and kind of, be a little bit sadistic at times. So this could really go either way. But Damian Priest, in the lead up to this match, obviously has utilized weapons in himself, being able to attack his opponents and make them pay and suffer whenever possible. So certainly an interesting scenario nonetheless. There's a big kick there by Priest. Almost a knockout kick. Down goes Ciampa. Not much for him to really do about it. Couldn't get the hands up to try and block it. Got the full brunt of it, as did he on that exchange as well, as Priest dives towards him. Full body weight collecting Tommaso Ciampa. There's now a scoop slam as well. Nicely done there by Priest. Starting to build some offense here, but shut down there by Ciampa. Now Ciampa looks to go up high. He doesn't have the range, I don't think. He doesn't believe it anyways. Priest couldn't connect with the clothesline. Gets met with a German suplex. Now Priest drives the knees back into Ciampa and immediately shuts down the offense of Tommaso Ciampa, who he was the inaugural United States champion to start the series off. He won it straight away in the Fatal 4-Way, which of course Priest and Balor were both involved in. So it's been very interesting for Ciampa since then, because he didn't hold the championship for long, but neither did Damian Priest. Both Priest and Ciampa only holding it for about a month. As now, here comes trouble. Priest looking under the ring. He's got a chair and lands it right on the skull of Tommaso Ciampa. That is not what you want if you are Ciampa. Now again, this time more towards the chest. Ciampa feeling the pain. Can he hang on? Priest with a couple of chair shots, deciding to put the chair down and continue the attack. What's the target now? He's got him wrapped up on the outside. Maybe trying to choke him out here. Not a bad strategy. Try and choke out Ciampa and score the win, but I think it has to be inside the ring. But you choke him out on the outside, throw him back inside the ring, maybe be able to score your best shot and get the 1, 2, 3. Well, that's the thinking behind it anyways, if you're Damian Priest, but interesting tactic nonetheless, as Priest throws Ciampa into the guardrail. Didn't get the full brunt of it, but Tommaso trying to fight back now. He's copped a lot of offense here on the outside of the ring. A lot of steel chair shots, as we said. Now the barricade, not where you want to be, but he's really trying to fight back now, though. And this is effective, as Damian Priest still getting met here with some offense by Ciampa. Nicely done here by Tommaso Ciampa. Continues to work away in the arm, trying to take away some of the power game, I suppose, of Priest. Take away the arm, he can certainly limit what he can produce. Priest going to get back in the ring in a moment's time, you feel, but he'll get back in the ring with a fresh and ready to go Ciampa. He's just waiting on the outside, not afraid right now of Damian Priest, who's back in the ring. Went for a big kick. Ciampa ducked underneath. It hits him with a German suplex. Nicely done there by Tommaso Ciampa, as Tommaso's got him up. There it is! The Blackheart himself with a double knee to the spine of Damian Priest, and a kick out at 2. Well, not to be just yet for Tommaso, but he wants more. He's going to line him up. Here it is, the big knockout knee right to the side of the face. It's busted him open and all. Damian Priest is down. Ciampa can't get it done. It is a shoulder up at 2, and it is A fleeting moment of success for Champa gone. You just felt he was going to go all the way, and now he's missed the knee off the top. That could be a crucial mistake. Damian Priest, blood gushing out of the eyebrow right now, and he's feeling the effects of the offense of Ciampa, but now he scores a couple of shots of his own. Bit of a fight back potentially brewing here for Priest as he gets Ciampa back up to his feet. Now he picks him up as well and slams him down. The Priest, despite the fact he is bleeding and blood steaming down the forehead, probably into the eyes, still feels as though he's confident and ready to go to try and put Ciampa away. Now Priest heads back outside the ring. Thought for a moment he was going to get some more weapons out, deciding against it. And Ciampa, hang on. He's got him and wraps him up on the second rope. As now Ciampa up top. Look out! Oh, double axe missing. Priest able to swipe and evade as he stays in this battle, this hunt, this fight for the #1 contendership spot. Well, let's hope if Damian Priest does not win tonight, that there is some sort of rule put into place. Maybe you got to try and lock Damian Priest out of the arena, because we know he's going to get himself involved. And just now, he's got a kendo stick and he is pummeling away on Ciampa, who is now bleeding as well. And that's again around the eye. It's not good. Not good at all. Both men are in a bad way at the moment. And Damian Priest maybe signaling that he's had enough. Wants to try and finish this match off. As he's going to line up Ciampa to the outside. Damian Priest scores with the big reckoning, but it's again to the outside the ring. And Priest realizes that he's not going to win it on the outside. He might need some more furniture, and he's got a table now. Introducing a table to the ring. Damian Priest potentially might want to try and punish Ciampa for all that has been done throughout this rivalry. The attacks, the blindsides, not to mention taking the championship away from one another. It has been a tough scenario in the last few weeks for both guys, and they are looking to take it out on each other. All the frustration and anger on one another right now, as that table isn't played, not set up though, but still is around. As Priest tries to the big, there it is, the big kick, the knockout kick. I feel the roundhouse kick right on the jaw, and Ciampa barely moving now. Damian Priest looking to finish his prey at the moment. He's got Ciampa as Ciampa takes out the table. He happened to land straight through it, so the table out of play now. Well, not a bad defensive strategy by Ciampa. I don't think he was meaning to do it. As he gets met with a kick again. But on the way down to being picked up, because Damian Priest is so big, on the way down, Ciampa able to just go straight to the table with his feet and does not affect him. So he takes out the table. Right now, though, he's been choked out by Damian Priest. This is the last place you want to be right now if you're Tommaso Ciampa. In the middle of the ring, being choked out. Can he survive it? That's the big question. He's hanging on now. As Priest wanted another kick. Couldn't get it though. Ciampa fighting back, trying to stay in this match. This crowd realizing this is a close one. Priest has him. He's looking to choke him out again. The strength of Priest to be able to hoist up Tommaso Ciampa. Get him in the air. Choke him out. Ciampa, though, has been in the hold for a while. He's fighting. Not much left in the tank for Ciampa at the moment. You can tell he's just sort of hanging on. And any more offense, it could be it. He is trying his best right now to stay in this match. As Ciampa, here he comes. Big suplex. The momentum could be shifting now. Ciampa trying to score the win here. Trying his best. As Damian Priest got him by the throat. Hits him with a choke slam. Damian Priest with a choke slam. Now looking to line him up for more. Damian Priest has got him up into the racketing, onto the legs of the table as well for good measure. He'll hook the leg of Ciampa. Nowhere to go for Tommaso, and he'll be staring up at the lights for a while because it is a 3 count and it is a victory for the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. He is the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. He'll get his shot one-on-one against Finn Balor at Payback, as Damian Priest gets a massive win for himself. This is exactly what he needed to get himself back in the mix, back in the hunt. And he might be looking for some payback early on here. He is not done yet. Priest has the chair and scores a shot on Champa. Damian Priest just reminding us what he's truly all about. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to our main event to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And just a moment ago, we saw Damian Priest just scoring a few steel chair shots on the champ, but not necessary at all. He'd won the match, it was done, but Damian Priest just so despicable and so determined just to hurt everybody that he is around. It is scary, and speaking of scary, Bobby Lashley epitomizes that word. 5 wins, 2 losses to his name. 2 losses coming in high-profile scenarios with the WWE Championship on the line, and one of them in a triple threat match at Hell in a Cell. Lashley has come so close to being where he wants to be. That is the world champion. He just needs one more big win, and he's got to get it over Randy Orton, who will have Matt Riddle in his corner here tonight. One half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Randy Orton and Riddle have been so good together as a team. Now it's up for them to focus on themselves individually. It's Randy Orton hunting down Roman Reigns and the WWE Championship. 5 wins, 1 loss to his name. Of course, Orton, a huge part of that 6-man tag team win, teaming up with Edge. And of course, Edge will take on The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, in a massive one-on-one clash at Payback. Cannot wait for it. It is going to be huge. Well, now we need to determine who's going to face Roman Reigns at Payback. We know Edge will face the winner of the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam. Well, we're going to find out who will walk out of Payback as the champion and into SummerSlam as the WWE Champion. Lashley and Orton both gunning to try and take care of Roman Reigns. And Lashley, he's still got a score to settle with Reigns. And we know Orton, he's had his battles with Reigns over the last few months as well. Any one of these men would make a tremendous challenge to Roman Reigns, who has been very good, but he's been a little bit fortunate as well. Roman Reigns, a bit of a lighter schedule, I suppose. Not many matches under his belt as champion. Didn't have to defend it at Money in the Bank. And of course, we do have the Money in the Bank briefcase in play. Cody Rhodes, Mr. Money in the Bank, he could always cash in whenever he feels, so don't forget about him. And there's Lashley with a big elbow, working away at the moment, making things really difficult here for Orton, as now the single leg dragon screw takedown. Randy would love a win here. He's chasing another world championship. He's won so many, it's hard to keep up with how many he's got, but he's been so good. You know, he has had nearly 2 decades of success at the very top. Lashley, well, the last few years has really been, I suppose, the pinnacle of his career. Many years ago, we saw Lashley as ECW champion. We thought this guy has all the tools to be a world champion. He's going to be an absolute megastar. Didn't quite happen straight away for him. He came back many years later after leaving and has been unbelievable ever since. He has been a big superstar here in the WWE, and he would love to cap it off right now with a win and eventually a world championship win against Roman Reigns at the upcoming Payback pay-per-view. At the moment, though, Randy Orton in control of this match. Lashley trying to get going here. After what we saw in our opening contest, that no-holds-barred match, wouldn't be surprised if just one big move really scores the win here. And that no-holds-barred, that's kind of what we saw. You know, both guys scored their best shot. It didn't quite get it done to begin with. And they just wore down on one another. I don't know if we'll see the same sort of scenario here as Orton stomping away on Lashley. Could be in here for Bobby and a kick out. I don't know if we'll see the same sort of scenario here with this matchup. Both guys might just get that big shot in, that RKO or the big power slam. Something from Lashley. The spear, out of nowhere, that could really be difficult to kick out of. And that's what we're expecting to see here. Randy Orton in control though with the stomps a moment ago. You get the feeling he has the slight advantage right now. And maybe Randy Orton might want this match just a little bit more, just because of the issues he's had with Reigns. Attempted RKO, missed out though. As Orton has him up on the shoulders here. And now gets him off the top of the turnbuckle. Orton has him in the corner, stomping away. Lashley able to get out of the corner now, though. Needs some offense. Finds the right hand. Lashley with the collar and elbow with the strength advantage, of course. We know that. As here comes Lashley! Drives him headfirst into the canvas. This could be the opening that Lashley needs. Lashley has him up. Picking him up now. Up high with a powerbomb, potentially. Can he find it? Yes! The big jackknife powerbomb from Lashley, showing off his power and strength. Now looking to seal the deal. The dominating Lashley. Can he score the win here? He's got Orton up and sending him down. Bobby Lashley. Is this going to be enough? Orton close to the ropes. Can he reach out? He does! Lashley with a big, big mistake. Oh man, Lashley had it won. He could have scored this win. He could have been the #1 contender. Not to be though. Lashley has him up again though. Oh, he went for the Dominator. Oh no, into the counter with the DDT. Lashley couldn't get it done. Another mistake. And Randy trying to drag him towards the center of the ring. And now Orton going to stomp away on his opponent again. Randy once again stomping on every body part of Lashley, making it so difficult to survive. And another kick out by Bobby. But you just feel like he's been worn down here. Lashley, a few small but very critical errors. Oh, Lashley counters into the big slam! Big power slam by Lashley. He countered the RKO, and he's got it, no! Randy Orton just barely gets that shoulder up. It was almost a 3 count, and Lashley, oh no, he's too busy posing. Orton taking advantage now. Randy Orton coming after Bobby Lashley. And Orton up high, drops the elbow. That is not normally what you'd see from Orton, that sort of offense, but he's looking to do everything it takes right now. And Lashley is down, middle of the ring. Randy drops the knee. This is not good for Bobby. He's in some trouble right now. Lashley came so close, but not to be. And Randy Orton working away here, trying to get a submission. I doubt this is going to work, but it's going to wear down the body of Lashley nonetheless, and that's almost just as effective. But Lashley slips out of it. Orton with a mistake. Now Lashley, here we go again. Got him up now. Lashley dominating Randy Orton again, and Lashley could be on the verge of a win. Is he going to look for the spear? Wasting some time. Decides a moment's hesitation though to go for the cover, and it's going to cost him. Randy, I think, might have had his hand underneath the rope. Nonetheless, he gets the shoulder up, and he survives. Lashley, I think, wanted the spear, but didn't think he could get it! Oh, it's over now, surely! The RKO by Orton! Lashley down, and Lashley will lose! Oh, what a mistake by Lashley. The RKO, where did it come from? Randy Orton scores the massive win. It's a bit of a heartbreaking loss for Lashley because he had it won. He was going to win this match. So many chances, but Randy finds the RKO when he needed it the most, and it is a victory for Randy Orton. He will now face Roman Reigns at Payback for the WWE Championship, and if he wins, then he'll have to face the man that he just teamed up with, and a man that he has been a friend and a rival to for many years in Edge. What a win by one half of our Raw Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Roman Reigns at Payback. Can't wait for it. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.